Wow. Horrible. The streams don't last that long. They go about an hour. But that was fun yapping with some people, man. Hope you guys stop by and we could finish the conversation. But thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. If you guys are catching this on the replay or whatnot. Right now I'm drawing some trees right here. Having a problem with I don't know, it's like this the phone, man. It like signs me out on the live stream. I don't know what it is. But yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. But I'm back. Sorry, guys. I think I go after an hour and then it kind of it kicks me offline or something. Like after an hour to 2 hours. Trying to figure out what the problem is, but I'm back. Drawing some trees right now. Like Bob Ross, right? Draw some pretty little trees right here. Yeah, in the background, some pretty little trees. This is gonna be fun too, because like I'm doing these draw streams, and then hopefully I can like make this into a trading card, and then yeah, I'll have these like draw streams up, and people can see how I did it, and it could be like a time capsule. You know what I mean? Fuck, I wish I had done this for all the trading cards I did. Would have been really fun. Thanks, whoever dropped in and gave a like. I appreciate it. Yeah, means the world over here. Oh, what's up, brother? Are you going to work right now or what? What's up, Unhinged? It's 4 a.m. I'm off to sleep. Just swinging by to hit the like. Later, dude. No, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm drawing a trading card right now. It's like the 5th or 6th live stream I've done for this. I'm so fucking slow. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by, dude. And hitting that like. Drawing some frosty trees right now. I don't remember if I put this part in Norway or Sweden. To go check my notes. There we go. Oh, hell yeah, there's 4 of you guys watching. Okay, cool. So I guess I'm going to have another drink because this is drink and draw. And it's like the, I think it's like the 5th Dokkel stream. This is Dokkel, and it's, yeah, taking a minute to draw them. Try to go up a little more. Without, that might be a little better. Let's see here. Hey, how's it going, Bonette Odell? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I think that'll be okay like that. There we go. Okay. Drawing some trees right now. Oh, thanks. Yeah. This is thanks everybody for popped in, all 20 of you. This is my character Dokkel. He's going to be in my next book, Helwär. It's a comic that's going to be coming out through crowdfunding. Fund my comic, also Kickstarter, and yeah. Whoa, Rumpelstiltskin. Nah, he's definitely not a pedo. But yeah, he. Whoa, yeah, nah, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, Rumpel. Okay, cool. Yeah, this book's coming out on probably March, something like that. And this is the bad guy though. You got jokes, man. You're funny. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, but I mean, Rumpelstiltskin, you know. If anyone knows the real Rumpel foreskin story. There we go. Let me get there like that. But yeah, I was gonna say, let's see here. I was drinking this Texas Longhorn right here. It's pretty good. It's got a batch number on it, and it looks like it's handwritten. So, Captain Planet. Hey, damn, dude, you're right. No, I don't know. I wanted to switch up the hair. I wanted to have his own kind of like the top of his hair. You know what I mean? Because a lot of his minions, it's just like slick back. You know what I mean? I didn't want them all to have like so I wanted to give him kind of like a slight mullet at the top. Damn, you noticed that? You got a good eye, Rumple. You got a good eye. Are you a fan of the Goon comic, Rumpelstiltskin? Just curious. Oh yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that, and thank you for stopping by. You didn't have to stop by, but you did. Yeah. All right. But yeah, if you haven't checked out the Goon comic, Rumpelstiltskin. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm from the '90s too. I was born in '83. Yeah, I'm back, man. It's just the phone kind of shuts off after an hour or two sometimes, just depending on whenever YouTube wants to shut me off. Um, yeah, I was born in 83, Rumpelstiltskin. Um, yeah, yeah. No, I don't. Kind of like a didn't do the crack, but probably okay, 86. Okay, so I'm a little older than you. Yeah, my birthday's coming up in July. July. You're born 83? Oh, snap. So you're the same age as me. Yeah. I'm 7/11/83. Barnyard Commandos. Damn, that sounds like a good name for a comic. or a cartoon, you know what I mean? Barnyard Commandos. Yeah. But yeah, you need to check out the Goon, Rumpelstiltskin. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil anything. That's one of the best comics. You don't remember that cartoon? No, I don't. Are you serious? No way, you're not serious. Stop. Stop. Yeah, I remember Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. They put those big tomatoes on that skateboard and they roll it around town. Ah! Oh my god. Yeah, it's pretty yeah, it's pretty metal. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty fucking metal. Oh fuck, dude, that's cool. I love that trash though, bro. I love that trash. You know what I mean? My buddy Brian just kind of started getting me over the last couple years into like the 80 or the sorry, like the Italian horror movies, the Spanish ones, you know, missing out. Uh, Me, I just like look at other people's artwork and just like study it. I've been drawing since I was 4 years old, dude. And some people told me I was okay at it, you know, and I should keep doing it. So I've been doing it, you know. So yeah, and I just watch as many like drawing videos, study all the people that I can, and then I steal from everybody's like style. Like, oh, I like the way that guy does, you know, faces. This guy draws hands really cool. You know, I like the way this guy draws spikes. I like the way this guy shades. I like the way this guy renders. You know, my favorite, like I got like probably 30 inspirations of artists. Um, Big inspiration on me though is Simon Bisley. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. He's like the creator of like the modern Lobo. Because if you've ever seen like the first Lobo, he looks like a mash between Richard Simmons and Gene Simmons. And then Bisley came in and's like, nah, fool. Nah, I didn't even like that. He's a biker and he listens to metal and he's a drummer, you know. He's yeah. Really shit ever. That's how I develop my art style. Oh hell yeah. Oh, what's up, Vita? Well, it's part of my pronunciation. Veda Volokskani. Sorry, I really appreciate it. I'm trying to learn more languages. I want to learn Spanish this year. I have a to-do list on my phone. I will learn to paint this year. I'll learn Spanish. I'm drawing this guy. His habitat, his setting where he's at in the story. He's in the snow. Rumpelstiltskin. Make this character have a SWAT sticker. King Nikos. I don't want to make you feel old, but I think I'm too young to know what you're talking about. Yeah, probably, dude. No, it's cool. I'm 41, so that you know. Let's see in his belts. Swamp Hobbit, Swamp Thing. Yeah, dudes, I love Swamp Thing. Love me some Swamp Thing. If you haven't checked out the Swamp Thing TV show, go watch it. It might be on Tubi right now. The TV show. The movies are cool, but the TV show, yeah, don't sleep on that. It's really good. They had to cancel it because it was so expensive. Oh, really? You and your brother? Yeah, I got a little brother too. He's like 7 years younger than me, but he's my kid brother. He's not my little brother. Yeah. If you're watching, hey, hey, kid brother. Let's see here. There's that. Boom. Working on this tree. I'd say he's not littler than me. He's bigger than me. He's taller than me. So I call him my kid brother. Yeah, because he was the kid and I was the older brother. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I had an older sister. Yeah, we were all like 7 years apart though. It's kind of weird, you know. I recommend if you have kids, try to have them, within 2 years apart. That way they can hang out and go and do stuff. You know. uh, let's see. Respect. How's it going, Thacker? I think if I spelled that right, it's a pretty cool way you got your name put in there. Thacker, yeah. Hell, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting like. Cheers. And cheers to all our veterans out there, okay? Cheers. Where is she? Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know what happened to her. Hell yeah, simplify. Okay, there's that. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, simplify. Yeah. Hopefully I can finish this, guys. I've been working on this. This is like the sixth draw stream I've had of this. I'm slow as fuck. I need to get faster. It's embarrassing. But thanks for watching, guys. I know you don't got to watch. I don't know what happened to her, man. Just people kind of move on. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, I'm using a gooseneck. Yeah. Dilbert, hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. My bro is coming home from rehab soon, and you best believe I'm telling him about your art. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm working on 2 comics right now, and I'm working on my book, and then I'm also doing another book. And that one's called The Puritanian. It's gonna be it's a vampire hunter book. I'm doing with Brian Kriskow. He's a writer. So if you guys haven't subscribed to Brian Kriskow, subscribe. And if you guys need a writer, he is the writer. Okay. And yeah, you guys need a writer, an editor, a proofer. That guy, he's the man. He's the best writer in the indie scene right now. Brian Kriskow. That's the word Christ, Gau. And So he's writing next book, Puritanian, and I'm illustrating it. I'm penciling, inking that. It's going to be the craziest vampire hunter book you've ever seen. If you guys are into Captain Kronos, Solomon Kane, stuff like that, you're going to love it. But yeah, I'm doing those 2 books, and then probably just going to start working on one book and doing more art. It's just this character he is drawing draws power from Fent. He absorbs Fent through a reactor. His PO. That's funny. You're funny, Stiltskin. There's that. Right. Very on brand, Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, let's keep it on topic. Yeah, sorry about that, Nikos. Have a good night, man. Damn, you're fucked up, Rumpelstiltskin. Why don't you go somewhere else, Rumpelstiltskin? You're acting like a dick. Jesus, Cappy, thanks for stopping by. Okay. Appreciate it, man. Right. Drawing the snow on the trees. You guys reading any books right now? Any comics that are out? Oh, appreciate it, man. You guys picking up you guys picking up any Battle Beast? You guys watching Invincible? I know I am. That Battle Beast book is fucking awesome. Yeah, Invincible's really cool. That was a book I wanted to pick up when I was a little bit younger. And that Dragon Ball. You know what? I wasn't really ever into Dragon Ball. There's a couple characters I like though. They're pretty cool. You know. And the more you get into the lore of Dragon Ball, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty metal too. Yeah. Oh, Frankenstein. Yeah, I love Frankenstein, man. Frankenstein and Dracula. Those are like. I actually got a in this book. They're in here. I got Frankenstein and Dracula in here. I actually got like, as far as Dracula goes, man, I got like 3 Dracula books, like comic books I want to make, but I'm probably not gonna ever get to them, man. You know, I actually after I do this, I want to start making my own universe, like a big, like fantasy universe. You know what I'm talking? Like something really, really big, something like Lord of the Rings or Conan. That's what I want to do. DC Comics, yeah, I love DC Comics. Damn, Rumpelstiltskin, you ain't got shit better to do than talk shit, man. Come on, bro. Why don't you get the step in and go fuck with somebody else, man? You're bringing down the mood, bro. I'm just gonna have to ignore you, bro. If you're gonna keep acting like a fucking dick, it ain't cool. We're here to fucking geek out and stuff, man. Come on. Yeah, no, man. Um, whatchamacallit, yeah, dude, Frankenstein. And the thing is too, it's hard to do new stories with Frankenstein, and Dracula, but I got them. I got fucking new stories. You can kick it, Rumpelstiltskin, you know, but it's like, man, you got to be cool, man. Like if this was a regular stream, I would have fucking kicked you out already, homeboy. But you're acting like yeah, it's cool to troll. It's cool to troll. We all love to fucking troll, but you're hitting below the belt, and it ain't fun. It ain't fun. You know what I mean? Come on. We all like to troll. I'm a fucking troll. But it's just like, man, you're stepping over the line, buddy. Stepping over the fucking line. Yeah, apologize. If you apologize, normally I say don't apologize, but for this instance, say sorry, hang out, be cool, and just let's nerd out. We can move forward from this. Exactly. Now, back to Frankenstein. Now, I want to go to Germany, and I want to see Castle Frankenstein. And that is in Germany, and they have it on the castle tours. You could take the Rhine tour. You know what I mean? And that's where Mary Shelley went with her husband Percy when she was writing that. You know what I mean? Yeah. See? And oh man, I wish I could just talk about stuff, but I don't want to give people ideas, you know. But a lot of people have the same ideas. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, in this story, I was gonna say I'm jumping all over the place. There's a band playing in the background, and it's all the Universal monsters, pretty much like the classics they're in a band, you know, because Helwär's in a band, and they have a band too, and everyone on stage they think they're all like they think they're in like costumes like war, you know, but they're not. They're actually fucking monsters up there playing, you know. Again, cheeseball, but it's fun, you know, because I'm a big fan of like Creature Commandos, Agents of Shade, you know, all that stuff. I love that. I love it when they take the Universal archetypes and then they put them on teams. You know what I mean? So obsessed with Frankenstein. I've done like 3 paintings of Frankenstein's creature. I'm obsessed. The art demon possessed me. Yeah, no, I mean, and it's cool. Like my favorite, man, and all the movies are good too, man. Like go check out all the old Hammer movies. Go watch Frankenstein. Go watch Bride of Frankenstein. Bride of Frankenstein is an achievement in its cinematic glory. Like it's such a good movie. I really like Kenneth Branagh's one with Robert De Niro. I really love that movie. You know. Then there's another Frankenstein that was made for TV with the actor Luke Goss. Luke Goss was in Blade 2. He played Nomak. He also played Prince Nuada in Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. And he plays Frankenstein's monster beautifully in that movie. Go check that out. Daniel Shaw. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. Genuine Comics. What's up, Dave? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Hell yeah. Bill Reed. Have you been an artist as a kid? Probably easy to you to make stuff like this. My cousin was like that. Yeah, no, I've been drawing since I was 4 years old, man. Now I'm just trying to hone it, and right now I'm trying to become a good storyteller too at the same time. You know, that's what I want to do. I want to sell my art, and I want to make good comics, you know. I love Bride of Frankenstein. She's so cool. Yeah, and I love me some Frankenstein's monster, right? But he is a simp in that movie. He is a simp. You know what I mean? He's like, damn, bro, you know. But the Karloff, man, he's definitely the best design. Now I have my own. I've made 2 different designs of my Frankenstein monster, and they're totally different. But it's like, and I designed them like 10 years ago. I don't even think I'm ever gonna be able to use them. I actually, yeah. Well, no, I'm gonna use one. One of them's in Helwär, but he's in the background. he's a bass player. See, the thing is, if I start talking about it, then I'm talking about another potential IP or comic, and I hate the name IP or the word, but I'll start talking about it because all my stuff's kind of connected in a way. But yeah, definitely they're in a band. I got Mr. Hyde in there, Frankenstein's monster, Dracula, Wolfman to a certain degree, a merman type thing. You know, I got my own. But they're all on the team. I got the Mummy. Oh man, the Mummy. The Mummy design I came up with so cool. And it's such a basic idea, and no one's ever done it either. What I did with the straps, you know, the tape. Fuck, I wish I could. I mean, you'll see it in Helwär. There's one panel, but I don't think I'm ever gonna do that. It just sucks knowing that, like, as an artist, that there's stuff that you've come up with and ideas that you're never gonna be able to do, and you're gonna die, and it's never gonna get. No one's ever gonna see it. It's kind of depressing, to be honest with you. depressing and yeah. Can you blame him? She's fine. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is peak. OMG, I need to read that after I finish Dracula. Yeah, Dracula. Dracula's my favorite character, probably. I really like Dracula and Vlad the Impaler. Yeah, Dracula's my favorite character by far. Like, just overall favorite character. Probably him and Batman. But the book, Bram Stoker's Dracula, it's a slog. It's very boring. It's a boring read. The best part of the book is when they get on the Demeter, and they made the movie of it, The Last Voyage of the Demeter. That's the scariest, most horrific part of the book. The beginning is very good when Jonathan Harker goes and sees him. I think the best two versions of that in cinema is Nosferatu, when he goes to see him, and that's the remake that just came out, and also Bram Stoker's Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula is my favorite movie. It's tied with RoboCop and Conan the Barbarian. Those are my favorite movies that are tied for first place. Yeah, right. Yeah. Let's see here. Probably gonna start drawing some mountains. I'll hit these up first. If you guys haven't subscribed to Genuine Comics, go subscribe to his channel. And Daniel Shaw, thanks for stopping by. Bill Reed, thanks for stopping by. If I hadn't say what's up, guys? I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, but I will say one thing though about the novel Bram Stoker's Dracula. It is very original because it's all told through journal entries from different characters. That's very original, and I dig that. But it is kind of boring. But that's why I love Dracula Untold, man. That's like one of my favorite Dracula movies. Because as a kid, I seen Bram Stoker's Dracula. I shouldn't have watched it. I seen it way too young, but I just seen that and I was just like, wow, this is like the coolest character, man. Because he could turn into Man Bat. he's a Man Bat. He's Wolfman. He's Fog. He could turn into rats. He can, he was a warlord with the cool like red armor. You know what I mean? It's just so cool. He's like a superhero, right? And I always wanted them to make a movie like that. And they finally did with Dracula Untold. I mean, it's pretty good for PG-13. Mofo was like chopping dudes' hands off and shit and taking on a bunch of people in the war, like turning into bats. So I kind of got like a soft spot for that movie, man. But it could have been better, but I can't really complain. That was always the movie I really wanted. And yeah. I love Genuine Comics. That's a scary looking dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. He's the main baddie. Wait till you see what he does in there. In Helwär. King Nikos. I love the classics for real because they're really they're really gay, or the authors are so misogynistic. They circle around to have queer themes. Yeah, they do a little bit. Emma A, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Thor could beat him easy. Well, I don't know. We'll see in my story. One second, we'll get back to that. King Nikos slapped my ass off. Okay, trolls need to get more creative. Yeah. I was gonna say, Emma A. So my story, this takes place post Ragnarok, Helwär. It takes place in the 1990s. Okay, so imagine in the reality that we're in now, right? Imagine if Ragnarok happened and everything history just kind of happened, right? But there's straight up like dead like Nordic beasts lying around the world, like Fenrir's corpse and Jormungandr's dead body is laying in Norway on a mountaintop. Do you know what I'm saying? So all the dead basically characters that died in Ragnarok, their corpses are laying around the earth still. So it's like an alternate reality of what we have. So it's kind of, the world's pretty much the same, and it wasn't really altered too much, but we never really picked up their corpses. Their bones are still lying all over the earth. And I don't want to spoil it too much, but yeah, Thor's dead. Everybody's dead. There is a lot of Norse gods that survived Ragnarok. A lot. Thor's son survived. He has two sons that survived. Hell survived in my story. She's called Hell Nora, so I want to do my own tweak on it. But yeah, it's definitely inspired by the Norse sagas, Vikings. Definitely inspired by Walt Simonson's Ragnarok. Walt Simonson did Thor for many years, really great run, but he also did his own version of Thor, which is called Ragnarok, and that's been a big influence on me as well. Um, yeah, and just Odin. Odin. Well, yeah, he's dead too. Yeah, Fenrir got him right. Fenrir got him, and also Loki's dead. But if you go in there, I don't want to spoil too much because if you figure out all the stuff, and Helwär in my book, he's a man of different titles, so you don't really know who he is. And I try to like make some of the characters have different names. I give them different names, so you don't really know. I love Odin. All right, sorry, I love Norse mythology. I'm not as into it as the Greek mythos, but I want to research it more. Yeah, Greek and Norse are the best. Yeah, I just like the Norse stuff a little bit more, but yeah, the Greek is equally as good, if not better. They have like really cool creatures, really cool creature design. Let's see here. I'm gonna start doing the mountains right now. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't even know Greek mythology that much, and I worship Apollo. I think I'm just lazy though. Nikos, are you Greek, dude, or what? See, your name's Nikos. It sounds like a Greek name. Do you think Thor could beat the Hulk in a hand-to-hand battle without using the hammer? No, he can't. I think Hulk can kill everybody. I think Hulk is like unstoppable. I'm not going to really argue with anybody. The thing is, too, like, well, I don't want to end the argument because it could be fun, but yeah, I think Hulk can take like anybody out because he just his rage just gets more. He just gets angrier and angrier. And his power increases with the rage. That's always been the thing. I remember that when I was younger, there was this website called Hulk Engine of Destruction, and it had all of his different iterations throughout the years. And he's got a lot, man. He's got these crazy demons living in his mind that are trying to fight for control. Not just a Hulk, but there's like different spirits of Hulk. Different, like the Hulk has multiple personas and different rage factors. And then the Immortal Hulk, they kind of go into a new thing, which is like the green door. It's pretty crazy. Nope. Nikos is Nico in Greek, and my name, that's not my name. Okay, cool. But yeah, I love the Hulk, man. I need to. Oh, I don't know if there's this. The new Hulk looks freaking awesome. This artist named Nick Klein's drawing it. I that's another book I wish I had picked up. There's this new cover that's coming out for the new issue where he's like transforming. Oh man, I wish I had some of the drawings of Helwär on me right now. But Helwär, he transforms into this beast called the Hellbinger in my book. Okay, so I talked about it earlier. So like I said, it's like a cross between Lobo, Thor, and Hulk. So and my character, his left arm is just covered in like fur and rock and like kind of, you know, he's like, well, yeah, and he has these like straps with these runes on him, and if those straps get taken off or removed, it could kind of grow up his arm, and he starts changing, and he has to constantly be using metal, playing metal, working with metal, slaying with metal, playing metal music. If not, then he starts to fucking turn into the Hellbinger, and he'll start fucking everybody up. He just starts to red. Yeah, there's runes in there. That's the name, part of the name of my comic book company, Rune Cutter. Yeah. I would show you my logo real quick, but I don't have it handy right here, unfortunately. Thought I did. Well, maybe I do. Yeah, maybe I do right here. Let's see. even when I was doing old Butch Cleaver, that's it right there, Rune Cutter Comics. See? Yeah, old Butch Cleaver. See? You guys can pick this book up now. That's old Butch. Yeah. That's me, Matt Burke. Bat Merc. So, yeah, it's corny. It's hella corny. And I was like, dude, this is so corny. But I was just like, fuck it. I like it, you know. Also going to say, too, I want to show you guys this earlier. Now, if you guys pick up the book, it's not going to be beat up like this, okay? But this is a Butch Cleaver wanted poster, all right? It's 11 by 17, like a comic drawing, okay? Let's see, $3,000. Also known as Brutal Butcher, is a cold-blooded killer responsible for the murder of several unarmed men from the Ratatouille slaughterhouse homicide and the Warwick Skull Saloon massacre. About 6'3" tall, between 25 to 30 years old, red hair, be warned, always heavily armed. Immediately contact Sheriff Pat Fitzpatrick, Oubliette County. So there's that. And these are limited. I'm telling you guys, a lot of my stuff's limited, and it's gonna be gone eventually one day. Yeah, no, I actually like it when it's beat up. It looks more realistic, right? See all the little rips. But it wouldn't come like that for you. I got this just taped to the side of my drawing space. Yeah. You know, you put it in your garage, you throw your darts at it, you know, you drink your brewskis. You know what I mean? That's what it's for. Not your brewskis, you drink your Roy Rogers or your Shirley Temples or your Martinelli's apple cider. You know what I mean? You always got to drink alcohol. Not the Ratatouille murders. Who's going to make the pasta? Wolverine could take out Peak Lobo. I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Because he would, I mean, unfortunately, they wrote that if he bleeds, he'll multiply. You know, like Samael. Okay? Like the Hydra. You cut off one head and they'll grow another. That's the same thing with Lobo. He's kind of unstoppable. It sucks. I hate it, but you know, you can't really fuck with it. It's just pure weight. It's like the whole like argument, like 100 guys versus the gorilla, right? The 100 guys are going to win just by pure weight, like the actual tonnage, like the weight. It's going to weigh him down, and some guys are going to be eye gouging, ripping his face. You know what I mean? Ripping his balls. You know, all that stuff. And then just the weight is just going to make the gorilla come down. And that's what would happen with Lobo. But there would be Lobos weighing down Wolverine. He has superhuman strength, but not. And that's another thing, right? He don't even need to bleed. Lobo is just, he has Superman strength. He can just rip off his arms and separate him, right? And you can bury him in different spots. You know what I mean? That was another cool thing about the Hulk, the Immortal Hulk. They took parts of him and they put him in jars, and then the jars bursted all of his organs, and then they morphed together. So fucking metal. Okay. Let's see. King Nick goes, okay, he could try, but Wolverine should take me out instead. All right. It's a gorilla. Yeah, I love me some Wolverine, though, man. I'm actually looking forward to the new Punisher comic. So you have too much faith. That's 100 men could even cooperate. Yeah, I think they could. It just really depends. King Nikos. Yeah. Let's see here. I think I might start working on a little bit of another page, or I might start adding some clouds up in here. I don't want to get too crazy with the background. Yeah, Wolverine's awesome. Let's see here. Start doing some clouds. A little bit. All right. Yeah, but the new Punisher, man, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Might be the straightest person alive. Lying. That's cool, man. Yeah. I've been waiting for Punisher, man. He got cooked so hard by his wife. Oh, man. She fucked him over more than anybody in any comic I'd seen. They really just tried to kill that character. Yeah. Certain writers like to get in there and they like to force their agenda and they like to project themselves into the characters, and it ain't cool, man. You gotta respect the character, you know. Every character's got a rule book. Otherwise they need to create their own characters. They can do whatever the fuck they want with them. And making him a ninja and all that shit. Nah, he ain't Batman, dude. He's fucking Punisher. So all right. Let's see here. Lost all your comics, huh? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, the history of Batman. Yeah, that's cool. Batman's the best. He's the best, but he's also like oversaturated. You know what I mean? He's everywhere, but he's the best. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it, man. All the 70 you out there, everyone across the pond. I think you could beat the Punisher with all the gadgets and his overall knowledge of crime fighter. Oh yeah, yeah. Batman would destroy the Punisher. Yeah, Batman definitely. Batman destroys everybody. Yeah. Yeah. With proper like timing and everything, you know. He'll just make like a gadget or something like that and get the job done. Yeah. Yeah, Batman will always win the rematch. Have you guys ever subscribed to Bat in the Sun? Um, the Bat in the Sun channel. It's such a good channel. You guys need to go subscribe to that channel. It's one of the best channels on YouTube. It's got all the like the versus fights, like Batman versus Wolverine, Batman versus Darth Vader, and they're all done on like they're all indie fan fights, you know. But they look so good, you know. I always tell people about those. Getting tired, so I'm gonna head out. Hopefully, I'll join another one next time you go live. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, King Nikos. I'm trying to do this like once a week. So yeah, bye. Have a good one. Happy Memorial Day. If you're out here in the States, you can enjoy it and have the day off. All right. Now I'm just adding some clouds. There's that. All right, there's that. Gotta have clouds, man. Let's see. All right. Hey, Roshan. Thanks for stopping by. Gnarly. Cool. Yeah, this dude's a black metal vocalist. He's in the band Sons of Nidhogg. There's that. Just using my fucked up kind of dry brush. It's got like random blotchiness popping out, but I like that randomization for textures and whatnot. It's fun. Thanks everybody that's stopped by. Smash the like. I really appreciate that you did that. It's awesome. The 5 people watching, thank you. Got a live stream going tomorrow night too. Metal Movies and Brewskis live at midnight Eastern time tomorrow. We're going to be having on Chris Fisk. He's going to be talking about his book Infinite Chronicles. So if you guys are into fantasy books like Lord of the Rings, Elf Quest, you're definitely going to want to watch the show. And his campaign's live right now on Indiegogo. So just to let you guys know what I'm doing tomorrow. Right now I'm working on a trading card art for my next comic book campaign that I'm going to launch in March. It's a long ways away, but yeah, I'm trying to get ahead of the game. And I was doing some drinking earlier. Kind of stopped right now. I got like one little sip left in there. I apologize for people that are watching and keep bringing the same things up, but I'm trying to keep it 100. That's what I'm drinking. Longhorn from Texas. It's Texas corn whiskey. I didn't think it was going to be that good. It's pretty good, but it's got a batch number on it. And yeah, it's pretty smooth. You know, I usually just stick to bourbon, and it was pretty good. And I was looking at the bottle too, you know. It's like, yeah, I might try that out. I don't know. Like walking by every month or so. No one's buying it. You're like, it's probably not good. Then I look at it and I flip it around, like it's got a cork in it. I might try it out. You know, it's got the batch number, and then it starts talking about it's made from yellow corn, locally grown in the high plains of Texas. And yeah, I don't know. I just figured I'd give it a shot. It's only aged 2 years though. I'm usually looking for something that's like 4 or 5. There's a bunch of stuff there though that they had. There was a really cool Irish whiskey I wanted to pick up. Thanks for the 5 people watching right now to stop by. Just working on some clouds right here. You know, working on some clouds. Like Bob Ross, you know. Trying to get those happy mistakes going. Just having a good old time. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I know it's a busy time. Looking forward to the summer. I want to go see that How to Train Your Dragon. That movie looks awesome. So does Mission Impossible, man. That one looks really good. Yeah. Trying to think what I want to do. 100%. Yeah. I'm probably going to leave the clouds like that for now. And then let's start coming in here with some textures. Almost there. I think now I'm just going to kind of go in with some fine detail and start picking up all the fine detail stuff with the micron. Little things, the little details, you know. Kind of got it where I want it right now. So might as well get in there with that. All right. Gotta flip the thing upside down because it's not going the way I want it. The pen. Thanks for the 5 of y'all watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Nothing's I don't think anything's stupid or bad. There's no such thing as a bad question. Yeah. Thanks for all the likes. Really appreciate it. Again, now just doing all the little fine detailing, trying to pick up all the little stuff that I might have missed. Yeah. Just kind of going with the instinct on things I want to do. Okay. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Get that weird collarbone in there. Okay. That, get some more tone. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Get that right there. A little darker. Yeah. This guy's a fucking motherfucker too. Wait till you read the story. He's not a fun guy to be around. Crazy. A lot of spikes. Problem is when you make a character like this, it's a lot of stuff you got to draw. Recommend if you're gonna make a character that try to make them a little easier to draw. Pick stuff that's easier. They could draw a lot of fast. Once he starts having all this ornamentations and whatnot on the character, then it gets a little tricky. Yeah, so I'm drawing some fucking veins on this guy. Like that. Right? Boop. Coming down through this arm. Like that. Yeah, and then that rendering's caught up a bit, so I'll pull up the whiteout. Where's my whiteout? There we go. Or something like that. All right. And then this right here. All right. Again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. There we go. This piece is almost done. Yeah. How's it going? How you guys doing? 3 people watching. Appreciate you for stopping by. Drawing my character right here. This is Dokkel. He's going to be in my next book, Helwär. Looking forward to it. Fans of Thor might like it. almost done. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah. Almost about to sign off. Cheers, everybody, for stopping by. Thanks for everyone hitting the like. It's awesome. And good morning and good night to everybody. Yeah, it's strong. Doing all the last minute details. Normally I erase all the pencils, but I'm leaving the pencils on here. I think I'm gonna try to do that differently this time. Gotta try different things, you know. Gotta switch it up. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see here. Someone last night said this guy his rib cage looks like an alien. I said, "Yep, 100%." It's got this kind of weird rib cage area. Hey, what up? No more brainwash. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming back in. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. No problem. Yeah. Damn. Love doing these live streams. It's really fun. I just started doing these like this, yeah, a month ago. I've been on YouTube for 5 years and I never really thought about doing them. Just trying to find the right thing to do, you know. It's gonna work good for me and everybody. It seems like this is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna fuck with some I'm almost done with this. I think I'm gonna sign it though. Oh, I gotta mess with the skull. And I keep finding things on here that I gotta fix. There's just so much stuff, you know. So much stuff I want to do with this drawing. So good at this style of art. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. When I hear stuff like that, it makes me want to keep drawing. You know, it's sometimes you wake up and you don't want to draw anymore, you know. It's like, why the fuck am I doing this? Is anybody gonna look at this? But yeah, you just keep doing it. Keep on doing it. Well, thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. There's that. Keep on grinding. I think I'm going to start like eventually just drawing some like, just more known characters every now and then. I think that would be really fun. There's a lot of characters I want to draw. Not really big name stuff, but there's a lot. Characters from movies and things like that. Thanks for all the hearts. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to cheers you. That's you, no more brain rot. I'm gonna have to do a shot for you, bro. Bro or sister, whoever it is. Appreciate it. This one's for you and for the our veterans. Skull. So a little shot. Maybe a little more. There we go. Cheers. Cheers. No, I didn't. No, I didn't serve. My grandfather served. My grandfather was a policeman. He also served in the Navy. He built bridges in India. He was one of the craziest guys I ever knew. It seems like everybody's grandpa lived like 3 lives, Like everybody's grandpa was like Forrest Gumpian, you know what I mean? Yeah, my grandpa, he told this story about a bunch of times, but I'll probably tell it more because he's pretty crazy. He was in the Navy, and during the Korean War, and he built bridges in India, and he would smuggle in a lot of booze. He had a pet monkey. He was smuggling booze into there, and he was in the Armed Forces boxing, league. So he would fight Marines, he would fight the Army, Air Force, and he was world champion, undefeated. I believe he fought 30 fights, undefeated. He would knock people out in 30 seconds. I never believed him, and then he showed me newspaper clippings. I actually have them still. And then he would later go on to be a cop. He was a cop for a long time. Yeah, he did that. And he robbed a lot of places too. So, as a police officer, then he went to jail after that, and then he became a priest, a pastor. And then before all that, he was a gangster in like a teenage gangster in Detroit in the 40s. He had, I think when he was 14, he had 2 cars. He said. So he lived a crazy life. It was weird because he was working during the day at a factory making hardware like bolts and nuts, and then at night he was doing he was walking a beat as a cop. So he had 2 jobs. Even back in the 50s, he had to do 2 jobs: a cop and a factory worker. And he was on some type of drug to keep him awake. I forgot what it was. Some type of drug that they had back then, but it was obviously fucking with his head. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, crazy shit, man. But he served, and I respect everybody that served. A lot of my friends and bandmates are in the armed forces. Ex-bandmates, buddies. I almost feel that like if you do work black and white now, like That's a good way to indicate that it's not colored and everything. Like there's no AI in it. Yeah. Thanks again. No more brain rot. I really appreciate it. You're awesome. Yeah. I'm English, but I still appreciate people who serve from different countries. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I want to go to England sometime and get the fish and chips and stuff. You know what I mean? I definitely want to travel over there, check out all the castles, Big Ben, London bridges. I actually seen this painting from London bridges where like there were the bridges that were on those like floating devices, and people were actually like they actually had like cities on the bridges back in the day, like in the I think in the 1700s. There's actually cities on some of the bridges in England that got torn down, and I was like, man, why don't we have a like? Why didn't somebody put a movie there? Like that just made me want to think about that. You know what I mean? Darth Vader. I would make you mod. It's just like I can't do it from my phone right now. Um, if you wanna jump on maybe tomorrow on my live stream, I'm gonna be doing a live stream at midnight Eastern time. Oh man, well it's just I can't. I'm on my phone, so I don't have access to the stuff. You know? Yeah, yeah. I don't have access to that. I'm on my phone right now. You know what I'm saying? But I normally do live streams every Saturday unless like I got crazy work or something like that or I gotta do it's an emergency. Oh yeah, I'd say may the Sith be with you, my friend. Because Darth Vader's my jam, bro. I want there to be a Darth Vader TV show, man. So cool. That scene at the end of Rogue One. Oh man, he was like straight Vader, bro, in that scene. Like I could just watch that, like you know, Luke, Luke, I am your father. Yeah, James Earl Jones. It's funny because he played like two of the most metal characters. He played Darth Vader from space, and then he played like Tulsa Doom, which is like the metal version of like Earth Vader from Conan the Barbarian. For real, look at people. PFP. It's the end. Oh yeah, it's the end of Rogue. Yeah, man, and just like all the scenes with Vader, it's just so metal. Like just seeing him on that planet with the lava, you know. And I know Vader's like a bad guy, but he does have some social redeeming value. Like he comes back at the end. You know what I mean? I would recommend getting a kebab if you ever come to England because they're really good. Yeah, no, I hear that too. Um, yeah, yeah, he's a W. Yeah, no, I would. No, I'm actually. No, I love Greek food. Um, I was working with this Hungarian guy, and he was just saying, yeah, all the food over there, you got to get the street food. You know, I like to make. Yeah, I really. I mean, to be honest with you, to be honest, okay, I really like the old ones. Like, or I'm sorry, I really like the prequels. You know, episode one, two, and three. Those are my favorite. Hey, pardon my pronunciation. Vida Volskani. Hell, but I just I mean everybody went out and saw you know uh the third episode three. It made $1 billion. You know, I really like episode three, but episode one I have a really sweet spot for that. You know, you know what I mean? That fight scene with Qui-Gon and Maul and oh my god, so epic. I remember my uncle was a big fan of the original three, right? And he's dead now, but he went and saw like episode one. He's seen it 15 fucking times in the movie theater. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, and I'm just like, huh. Yeah, there wasn't really I mean, I can't really call back and think about that year, like what else came out like that was on that level of fucking epicness as episode one, you know? Yeah, we had Jar Jar Binks, but he brought like balance because the movie was really good, you know? Like a perfect example like that is like Keanu Reeves in Bram Stoker's Dracula. The movie's so good, but he like brings it down. He brings balance to the force of the film. Jar Jar brings balance to the force of episode one. Yeah, rest in peace, Luke Skywalker. Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, yeah. I heard Ryan Reynolds was trying to make an R-rated Star Wars movie. You know, um, I'm really looking forward to Starfighter though, with Ryan Gosling. You know, there's a lot you could do with that. It's just, hey, what if there was a Lobo Star Wars movie? Huh? Hear me out. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be so cool. He just goes in there and wrecks everybody. Everyone's like, "That's not the same universe. That's stupid." But I mean, if you watched it, you'd be like, "Yeah, this is cool. This is a good crossover." You know, just like a social political or social political commentary on Star Wars, where like Deadpool kills Star Wars universe or something. You know, yeah, Mando is good. I like that first like season of Mando. That shit was awesome. I ain't gonna lie. I just like space bounty hunters. Even that Cad Bane character, it's fucking cool. And I like the whole concept of what they did with Boba Fett. Was it Boba or Django? I'm sorry. I think it was Boba. Where he was pretty much Conan on Tatooine. And I thought that was excellent. I just thought that they could have cut out some of the stuff. I didn't like the diesel punk bikers in there. I thought they were you know, they needed more barbaric stuff in there. They needed more barbaric tribes. Like you just had the sand dudes, you know what I mean? I forgot what they're called. They're kind of a barbaric tribe, but then they start getting in your feels, you know, as you're watching, you start feeling sorry for them, you know. I think they needed more like barbaric like tribes out there, you know, and riding on like hover bikes and stuff like that, like biker tribes, you know, on hover bikes on the desert that Boba has to go up against. I love the Wookiee in there. I just think it's a good concept. You know, I'm all for it. Um, it's just ideas, man. Like they, you know, that's and what really almost brought a tear to my eye was that like Robert Rodriguez is one of my favorite directors, and he did like some of the episodes like, or he did one that was just kind of like, oh man, with those biker guys. I was just like, dude, what are you doing, bro? You got like Sin City from Dusk Till Dawn, like Desperado, like get out there and do something else. Go make a Conan movie. I don't know, but yeah, I like Star Wars. It's like hit or miss with me though, you know. Like when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's dog shit. You know what I mean? Like I haven't fucked with Andor or anything like that. But definitely liked parts of Obi-Wan. I like the Vader stuff in there. I think that Hayden Christensen should get his own Vader show. I'm looking forward to the Darth Maul show, the animated one. That sounds fucking tight. And there's another Star Wars project I'm looking forward to. Definitely. Um, let's see here. There's a series, but they're cartoony and they're about the whole story. It's between and about all the characters. Yeah, yeah, 100%. I like the Wookiees though. That shit's awesome. I gotta go watch Solo also. You know what I mean? Hey, what about John Carter? Do you guys like John Carter? You guys like John Carter? Oh, I need to check out Bad Batch. I was trying to get me and the kid to watch that. She wouldn't. She was like, "Nah, I don't want to watch it." But to me, it looked pretty cool. So John Carter, you guys like John Carter? Yeah, John Carter's awesome, man. I think a lot of people slept on that, you know, and that's Edgar Rice Burroughs. He's the creator of Tarzan and John Carter. And John Carter is essentially it's Star Wars and Conan put together. You know what I mean? And I think just the title of the movie was wrong. They need to call it John Carter of Mars. You know, and like people are like, "What, John Carter? What's that?" You throw Mars in there, they're like, oh, "Okay, it's a guy in Mars." And we talk about Marvel. Rest in peace, Iron Man. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Like that's not something I would have done. I would have kept all the original lineup of the Avengers. I would have had them. I wouldn't have killed any of them, dude. They would have kept coming. I guess they're gonna make a new Thor movie. The last Thor movie to me was an abomination. I didn't like it. I don't like Jane Foster as Thor. To me, Thor isn't a job title. You know, not really. Uh, but there's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason he dies. But it's like, bro, like I want some more Iron Man. You know what I mean? I want more Iron Man movies. I feel that like they're all kind of janky. You know, like the first movie's awesome, the second movie's okay, and then the third movie just kind of sucks. You know, like seems like they could have done a lot more with Iron Man. We didn't get the Mandarin properly done. Like I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot. You know, he wasn't like a lot of the movies though. I mean, don't get me wrong, but still, why kill him off? I mean, what's weird is okay. The first original lineup of Avengers, all those characters are going to print money until after we're dead, right? Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, right? Um, they're all going to print money, dude. You know, they're all you can just keep making money. Like you don't even have to stop. There's no reason to kill those characters off. You know. Then you bring in Black Panther. That's a cool character too. Um, you know, and then there's some characters like Vision and you know, Bucky's a cool character. You know, like, there's no reason to kill those guys off. There's other ways around it. Just like James Bond, like each one of those characters could have had 20 movies. I'm not going to argue with anybody on that. You know what I mean? But it could have happened. It could still happen. Those guys, they're characters that they're evergreen characters. Evergreen is the word I'm looking for. Captain America, that's Steve Rogers. Um, Iron Man, Thor, and Hulk. You know, those are like the four big dogs. Hawkeye, he could kind of, you know, he still needs to get his cheesy costume from the comic. That shit goes hard. Like they never gave him the proper the costume. You know, it's probably gonna take him 20 years like they did for Wolverine. I guess for put the costume on Wolverine, people might like that. It's like, of course, dude. Give him the fucking mask. Like people are gonna like it. You know. Yeah, bro. He was Infinity War was the shit, bro. My favorite Marvel movies. Like if I had to pick, it's hard, man. Because like that first Avengers movie goes hard. It's so good, so fucking good. And it's a Josh Whedon movie, and it doesn't feel like one. He really got his shit together on that first fucking. It's so rewatchable. Oh man. But Winter Soldier. So now it's part of the same universe. So I could claim it. I could claim said movie. So my favorite Marvel movie, it's two movies, but it's tied. It's Blade 1 and Blade 2. Blade 1 and Blade 2 are my favorite, hands down. Blade 1 and Blade 2. Then it would be probably Punisher Warzone tied with Winter Soldier. Yes, sir. And I love Hulk. Hulk's so cool. He doesn't get enough love. They make him kind of a big fat retard now. Pardon my French, but that's kind of what he is. Kind of sluggy. Winter? Yeah, no. But he's cool. He should have got the Uzi and the shield like he did in the comic, you know. Yeah. They always turn like, he's just not proper, you know. I think they kind of another movie too I thought would have like I thought Black Panther was great, but they should have done more. Okay. What I didn't like about Black Panther is like you get into the movie and he's got everything already. Hey, what up, Omer Glitch? Thanks for stopping by. So Black Panther's already souped up. He's already fucking OP. That's the word. He's OP. Just like the Spider-Man in our universe is OP. Okay. I wanted Black Panther, right? Because I had a comic that when I read it, he had to go on the hunt, right? He had to do everything that his dad did and his grandpa did and his great grandpa did. He had to go on this journey, this fucking quest. You know, he had to fight a panther and he had to hunt down the herb and he had to eat the herb and he had to go through all these trials and tribulations just to get it. And in the movie, he's already got the herb growing in his basement. It's like he's growing hydroponics in his basement. I didn't like that. I wanted to see part of the hunt for him to get the herb. I wanted to see him to fight different people, fight a panther and climb that pyramid and get that fucking get that herb, dude. You know what I mean? And he kind of handed it to him. You know what I mean? and I wanted to see a little flashback sequence. Maybe 30 minutes of the movie, maybe 25 minutes of the movie where he has to go and hunt all that shit down. Chadwick Boseman's great actor, but he's not who I would have picked for Black Panther. He's too skinny, small, but he pulled it off. He pulled it off the same way that Michael Keaton pulled off Batman. He made it believable. However, I wouldn't have cast Michael Keaton in Batman. I would have cast like somebody else, like Alec Baldwin, maybe Pierce Brosnan that played 007. He was another guy. There's a bunch of people, but that was my problem with Black Panther. Other than that, the movie was fucking awesome. He just like, you know what I mean? He had all the shit. I checked in earlier, but you hung out in the chat. There was like 2 hours ago. You were still going. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going, man. I don't even know what time it is right now. I'm just still kind of doodling on this piece, trying to finish it up. Is Thunderbolts good? Oh, let's see here. Sorry, man. I love Black Panther. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Yeah, that guy was a real trooper, man. He didn't let anybody know like what he was going through. I'm pissed Iron Man sold the Avengers Tower. True. Thunderbolts is so good. It looks good. Oh, thank you, man. I got your piece too, man. I'm almost done with it. I just got to go in there and just add all the little tweaks. Thunderbolts was good. Yeah, I want to watch it. To me, it had that like gritty, like Universal Soldier, Winter Soldier feel to it. That's why I wanted to check it out. And then you have that Superman Sentry character, and it's got Lone Star's son. Remember Lone Star? Lone Star. Remember from Spaceballs? That's his son, dude. That's the president from Independence Day, Bill Pullman. That's his son. He looks just like him when you bring it up. And then you got Kurt Russell's son running around there. He's like the new Captain America. So I don't know if they're gonna make him Captain America. So I haven't watched Brave New World yet. To me it just looked kind of dumb. You know what I mean? I don't like Sam Wilson as Captain America. I like him as Falcon. You know what I mean? And I think he's way too OP. He's got like he's got a Iron Man armor. He's got Wakandian fucking shit in his suit. He's got Ant-Man shit in his suit. He's got guns. He's got the Wakandan Captain America shield. He's just got too much shit. And I think he's got the juice too, maybe. And if he doesn't got the juice, it don't make sense, you know? I just like him. I like him flying around with the Uzis, man. I like him being like Batman, where he doesn't have any powers. He just has like, he's like Iron Man kind of, but he's got the guns. And yeah, I like Sam Wilson like that. If it was me, I would make a new character, and I've been saying this a million times. Sam Wilson, all right, you guys ready? He would be the American Eagle. No more Falcon. He'd be the American Eagle. That's his name. And he would have his, new stuff, and then I would fucking, oh man, I would totally like ground him down and put him through hell, like in the book. He'd have to earn all that shit and fucking, oh dude, yeah, I'd make him really, really have to earn his shit. It wouldn't just be handed to him. Yeah, see, Sam Wilson sucks. I would make it to where he doesn't suck. And if he's going to get all that power, then he would have to like really, I don't know, man. We'd have to go through something. Let's see here. Black Widow's dad is in the Thunderbolts. Oh shit. Yeah, Vader. I like Sam as Falcon, period. Ground and pound. Yeah, dude. No. Exactly. He was great. He's so good in Winter Soldier. You know what I mean? There's just something about him. I mean, dude, the wings, bro. The wings are fucking cool. Even in Age of Ultron, I think. Was it Age of Ultron? I think it was Age of Ultron, or it was the one where they're fighting Crossbones in like Africa. Or it might have, no, I think it was Civil War. He had the little drones and shit. So it's just little stuff like that he needs. He's just too OP. I think Bucky should have Bucky should have got it, but I wouldn't even have given it to Bucky, dude. Like again, I think we jumped the gun, dude. I think Marvel got too epic too quick, And that's the thing. It just got too epic too quick. You gotta, guys, if your comic books take off, don't have your big villains like in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like kind of bring in the little guy, bring in the little hitters. Yeah, he didn't need to be Cap. He just could be Falcon or American Eagle. I don't know if there's an American Eagle, but American Eagle would have been a fucking dope ass character. Yeah. Yeah, Age of Ultron. Like for me, Age of Ultron, that should have been like Infinity War. Like that should have been like Infinity War should have been like 20 more movies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But Infinity War should have been like 20 more movies. Like the 40th movie should have been Thanos. You know what I'm talking? They should have went to hell too, and they brought in Ghost Rider and Blade. Do you know what I mean? They should have went there first. You know, stay on Earth for a little bit. Go see what Namor's doing. You know what I mean? You don't gotta go way the fuck out. You know, the space just yet. It was quick. No, I was just right. Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, I get what you're saying, though. I mean, the speed of it, we could die, so they got to kind of put it in there. There is that argument to be had, but I don't think they should have killed everybody off, dude. I seen this thing on Twitter today that I didn't really think about. Was that like half the teams are fucking dead? Like everybody's dead, dead, dead. Like go look at the team, dude, from like now, you know, like what is it? Iron Man's dead, Black Panther's dead, and this is in the cinematic canon. Yeah, dude, like a lot of people are dead. I know, man. I know. No, I wouldn't have gone that epic that quick. I don't know. It's just sad. I hope yeah, and then they just make some bad decisions like Von Doom is going to be Tony Stark. I don't like that either, you know. I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, and then another thing, it's just kind of like it's a double-edged sword, but it's like comics should be the movies should be TV shows, you know, and then you pick a couple characters, and then it's easier. It's just too expensive. It's hard because comic books are TV shows. They're episodic, you know, and then I would say pick a few characters, find a way to do it on a small budget, you know, have your finale, your season finale, and then at the end of the year you have a blockbuster movie. You have your Avengers movie, you know. So you make a Thor TV show, you film it in Norway. You have like maybe the Destroyer being the main villain, and then at the end of the season you put all your special effects budget into the finale. But then you have them fighting a bunch of mini bosses that are in the comics. Put in a good story, you know what I mean? Spend money on stuff like that, you know, film on location. I think that's the way they should have done it. Because they're doing it, you know, like just get rid of like like they could have taken like the Moonlight budget, things like that. Get rid of like keep Daredevil, get rid of Luke Cage for a little bit, get rid of Iron Fist, make Spider-Man a TV show, make the heavy hitters a TV show, and then use most of the budget like on maybe episode 1, 3, and I don't know, stuff like that. Yeah, thanks, bro. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later, Omer Glitch. Hey guys, go subscribe to Omer Glitch. Got an awesome channel and an awesome draw stream he does on Wednesdays called a Hump Day. Has a bunch of really cool artists that come in, talented guys. Way better than me. Thanks, man. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of who would win in Iron Man or Darth Vader? Oh, Iron Man would fuck up Vader. That's my opinion, dude. Yeah, Tony's way smarter than Vader. Vader is like more. He's like a samurai that's kind of intuitive. You know, a lot of people would be like, "No, dude, he's Space Doom. He's like Space Doom." You know. So it would be a tough fight though. It would be a tough fight, you know, because he's a smart guy too though. Remember as a kid he was building all those, he was fixing all the robots and stuff. Yeah, yeah. But Iron Man also has like he has his own force, which would be like the blood armor, you know, or the blood something. I forgot what blood. Yeah, he's got his nanomites too. You know what I mean? But Doom is always the guy that takes everybody out. You know, I did not want that to happen, man. I knew they were gonna do some, and I don't like Pedro Pascal as fucking as what's his face Reed Richards. I think that's dumb. I just don't buy him as that character. He looks like believable, like as like a in that time frame, but I just yeah, I'm just not buying it. You know, I don't like him either. Yeah. I just hope that new. I mean, the movie looks cool. I like that it's in the '60s, but it's just I don't know, man. I don't like the female Silver Surfer either. They should have gone with Norrin Rad. They should have got Keanu Reeves to play Silver Surfer. That would have been cool. You know, if you guys seen Point Break, you know what I'm talking about. He's a surfer in that movie. My name is Norrin Rad. Like he could totally do it now with this gravelly or John Wick voice. I know it's a little bit out of left field, but I'll die on that hill. Yes, Silver Surfer played by Keanu Reeves. Carl Rhodes, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting the like. I appreciate it. Just kind of noodling on this character for a little bit. We're talking Marvel movies, geeking out on that, you know. Let's see here. Do I want to do that? Yeah. I think I'm going to sign this right here. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to do a trading card right now for my. This is my character, Dokkel. He's going to be one of the villains in my next book, Helwär. It's hopefully coming out in March of next year if I do everything the correct way. Everybody needs to sign their artwork, you know. Everybody needs a signature, you know. People can remember it. There we go. Do you guys like the Batman? You guys watch the Batman? You guys like that one? Thought it was had some cool stuff in it. You guys ready to see Superman? I think Superman looks pretty good. It's going to be really hard to top Man of Steel, though. I'll tell you that much. Really dig the Man of Steel. Did not think that movie would grow on me the way it did. It's fucking awesome. The fight scenes in there, oh my god, so good. Gotta fix his nose, man. There we go. You guys excited for the new James Gunn Batman movie? I'm looking forward to. I don't know. I like Batman though. I actually like the Batman. Certain things about it. Thought they really nailed Gotham. I thought it looked great. I liked his little penthouse. You know, was so gothic. It kind of works too. He's he's up there like a gargoyle looking over his city. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys are reading the new Batman Hush by Jim Lee. I've been doing that. I've been doing the reviews. Did you poo today? Hey, what's up, Whiteout? Um, man, I don't really talk about that, man. You know. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, damn. Thanks everybody for hitting the like. I really appreciate it. Damn. Um, yeah, I really Oh, thanks, Whiteout. Appreciate you. Thanks for hitting the like. Yeah, I was kind of, to be honest, I wanted to get a whole trilogy of the Batman, you know, and just kind of like end it, you know. I'm a completist, you know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I feel like most things need a beginning, a middle, and an end. You know what I mean? Most things need like 3 movies, stuff like that. So yeah. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. Poor Whiteout. Yeah, so, sorry about that, man. Probably gonna be ending the stream in a few minutes. My phone's about to die. It's giving me a 5%. I've been going like an hour and 50 minutes on this stream, but I really appreciate you guys stopping by. You know, hopefully, Whiteout get some, you know, Pepto Bismol going. You know, maybe take some a spoonful of baking soda with some pound some water. That works sometimes. It's brutal, but it works. It works. You know what I mean? Um, and yeah, man. I wish I could keep going, but my phone's gonna die. And then I'm gonna probably go watch something on Netflix. I don't know what, but something. There's so many cool shows, and I'm probably gonna call it on this. I might do a couple more touch ups, but yeah, I had a great turnout, man. I had a lot of awesome people come by and say what's up. You know, I forgot I gotta hit that skull up right here. Let me try to do that before the phone dies. You guys got any questions? Let me know. Probably gonna bounce in like 5 minutes. Or the phone's gonna die. One of the two, or I'll get kicked off. It's always something, right? Ah, man. What's up with the bathroom talk, man? Are you are you like 4 years old or something? You shouldn't be watching this right now. You know what I mean? This isn't for kids. You know what I mean? But thanks for hitting the like. Uh, let's see. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. 43. Yeah. I'm 41, so yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I hear you. I hear you. That skull going. Where's that? 43 years young. Shit. Get some big. There we go. Yeah, there we go. You guys had a blast tonight. I ain't gonna lie. You guys really make it worth the while. All the cats that left and everyone that was here, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Really was. You guys are funny. Some of you guys are pretty mean. Not to me, but other people that are watching. Try to be nice to people. I know I don't want to sound like a bitch, but it's just like, I don't know, man. Just try to be nice to other people. I don't. You guys could talk shit on me, but try to be nice, man. You know, you can troll a little bit. I like to get my troll on. I'm not talking about you either, Whiteout. You're cool. You just but yeah, man. Everybody's got bad days too, you know. I'm saying you got to be a fucking hippie, but just have fun. Let's make some art, right? I'm sure if you guys are watching, you guys are probably artists and stuff. You'll subscribe? Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. And I'll be going live tomorrow at midnight Eastern time. I'm having Chris Fisk on. He's talking about his book, Infinite Chronicles. It's a elf book. If you're into elves, like Elf Quest, Lord of the Rings. I haven't bought it yet. I want to get it. His first book though is on. Sorry, it's on Amazon right now. The War of the Trees. Book 2 is launched right now. It's on Indiegogo. That's what we're gonna be going over tomorrow. And he has a comic book version of it. He has a bande dessinée or kind of like book version of it, like storybook, and he has a manga version of it. So it's pretty badass. He's been getting busy, and he's his work looks great. 100% professional. So come on, we're gonna have some talk about metal, movies, brewskis, monsters, cryptids, comics, campaigns. His work tomorrow. Normally I do my show on Saturdays at midnight on my live stream. I don't really do drawings like this. This is something I normally do during the week. But I had a rough week, had to work extra overtime, and I had to reschedule. So we're doing the show tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks for subscribing, man. I really appreciate it. Again, thank you. Yeah, I could draw a dirt bike or a snowmobile. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. My best friend drives dirt bikes. He's really good. But yeah, I could do that. Snowmobile would be fun. Like the Plow King, remember? Married with Children? Or not Married with Children, Simpsons. My name again is Mr. Plow. Was it Homer? Homer and Barney? Mr. Plow and the Plow King? Hey, Homer, I'll buy you a mug. Simpsons was the shit back in the day. It was so funny. And they got those Harvard writers doing it. Literal Harvard writers coming in and writing The Simpsons. It's crazy. That's fucking wild. Like over here drawing, you guys can't even see it. My bad. See how I could just render for days? Again, this is new to me. I just started doing these live draws. I've been having my channel for 5 years and I never just started doing this. Just started doing it this month. A dirt bike. Can you draw a dirt bike doing a sick wheelie? Yeah, I could do that. I could draw anything. Doesn't mean I'm going to draw it the way you want it or I'm going to draw it that good, but I could fucking do it. That's the whole point because I make comics, so I have to, yeah, no, I'm going to have to get references. I'm not that good. I'm going to have to get references of someone doing a wheelie and then I'm going to have to draw it and then boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? That'll take me a while. Yeah. I'm not that good though. But yeah, I could draw it with time. Just like Batman, he could defeat anybody with time, right? I'm sorry, Whiteout. I wish I could bust that out for you real quick, but I can't. I'm not that quick. Yeah, and plus I would need to have like a. I'd have to have like the more like if I'm drawing dirt bikes a lot, then I'm gonna figure them out. I do have motorcycles on the very first page of this book though. It takes place in Death Valley, and there's a biker gang that my character Helwär right here. I've showed this a few times. He has to go up against some bikers. This is his bike. It's got like 16 exhaust pipes, I think. So some of the legs are exhaust pipes. So he's gonna go in there and he's gonna, take him on. This is Helwär, and this is Dokkel. That's like the main villain he's gonna go up against. So this book, there's some bikes, but they're not dirt bikes. They're Harleys and that nature, a bike. But yeah, when you're talking about dirt bike too, I'm thinking of this one. Yeah, I don't know why I just thought of this like one comic. I think it was Venom, where Flash Thompson. I think the symbiote goes to Captain America and he's doing a wheelie on a motorcycle, and it's drawn by Terry Moore. So fucking good, man. The Terry Moore run with Rick Remender doing Venom as Agent Venom with Flash Thompson as Venom. He loses his war. He goes to the war. He joins the army. He's a hero, man. He gets his legs blown off. Such a crazy arc because he was. I guess we could leave it on this. Go read Agent Venom. I think it's like maybe 60 issues. The one by Rick Remender and John by Tony Moore, the artist of Walking Dead. He did the first issues of Walking Dead. He owns part of Walking Dead, but he had a big fiasco with Kirkman. Anyway, phenomenal artist. He draws Agent Venom. Flash Thompson, bully of Spider-Man, beats the shit out of him, asshole. Later on, after high school, joins the army, gets his legs blown off, saving people, gets out, becomes a hardcore alcoholic. Meets up with Shield, gets the Venom symbiote from Shield. With the symbiote likes him, makes legs for him, and oh, dude, they go out and they fight fucking monsters, and it's so cool. It's got the machine guns and everything. Can I request to do a dirt bike drawing after the one you're doing now? You know what, dude? I would do it, but I just really don't. I don't really have the time right now because I'm working on this, and then I have two other comics I'm working on. So this is actually going to be a trading card in my book. Otherwise, I would do it, man. But no, I can't right now. I'm sorry, but I just can't. Uh, but thank you, and see you guys later. I guess my phone died. You guys have a good night.